The microphone's like right in the way. I mean, it kind of needs to be though.
Well,
it actually probably should be right here.
Still in the way?
We'll have to spend some time getting this set up. As we're getting set up here, we should be starting very soon. We had a lot of technical difficulties trying to set this up to run from my computer. It didn't work as I intended. So going back to old school ways. All right, I'm trying to make sure that we're live. Sure, making a lot of noise.
Okay, where does that have to go?
Yeah. I mean, it sounds pretty good. All right. Well, I'm not going to be able to do my terrarium with this computer here. So,
That's the camera?
the camera's right there. We need to put this over there.
This?
Say hello if you're watching. Hey, hey.
A laptop?
Raywire says, hey, hey. We really need your expertise on this whole setup. Hey, Mom! Okay. Yes, we can move the computer out of the way. I think it looks pretty good. I'm looking at it on my phone, and I can see us, so. This is definitely not our expertise to run live streams. I don't have the stuff that I'm used to using, so we made it work. Here we are. Okay, get over here. It's time to start.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Dilly-dallying.
Dilly-dallying. So today we're having a little competition. We're going to see who can make the better spooky terrarium. We got these really cool jars. Where do we buy these from? I don't remember.
Target.
Target. Got these cool jars from Target. We thought they'd be a good vessel to make a terrarium. I think they're the 1 gallon jars.
Yes.
Yes, I just tore off the sticker, so you have the sticker.
Yeah, we found them at Target. They're made for them. I think they're made for cookies, but we're going to put plants in them today.
Yep. Today we're working with, what are these plants called, babe?
So we got, so we're making an enclosed terrarium. So it's meant to be closed, fully enclosed. So we got polka dot plants, and this is a rabbit foot fern. This is a leopard fern. It's variegated. See? Cheetah, yeah, leopard fern. And this is geoganthus. So, yeah, a couple of these, we already split these polka dot plants. So we've been splitting them, making them multicolored. So they come like this with different colors in them. But we're going to be pulling apart. So we get how many plants a piece?
3.
3.
I mean, technically, yeah, 3.
Well, three little pieces, right? Okay. So three plants a piece. And then we have different materials to build the terrarium. The thing with these, like I said, it's enclosed, and we're using these plants that require like a little bit of, like they like nutrients, but then we're putting them in this glass. So we want to make sure that it has enough drainage in the soil so it doesn't get too waterlogged. That's a lot of the problem most people have. So I already pre-mixed the soil. I just got to blend it together. But the mix for these is 50% 50% potting soil. We used our blend that we make, but 50% potting soil, and then 50% cocoa coir and 50% perlite. So the perlite aids in drainage. This is cocoa coir, which is like ground up coconut husks. So I'm just gonna mix it all together. This will be our soil that we use here. So the other thing too, which I don't know if it's going to be that big of a deal because our pot, these things are huge, but if you have a smaller one that you're making, you're going to want to probably put like gravel or something underneath it on the bottom up against the glass so the water doesn't pool where the roots are.
I guess I better be paying attention to what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
We're training the trainer today.
Yeah. Basically.
Okay, but yeah, so the soil is nutrient rich. It's soft, but then it's still crumbly, which means that it's nice and it's got a lot of drainage.
I'm just
so
posting
solid.
that we're
It's
live.
ready.
I did find out today that we can't have a broadcast channel yet.
We're not ready.
We're not cool enough
We're
yet.
not cool enough.
So help us get cool.
Tell your friends if you think we're cool enough to follow us. You can watch David do all the work.
Your sticks are falling down. Hey, what is that supposed to mean?
It's like at the Korean barbecue place. 6 of us go to eat. 5 of us eat. 1 of us cooks.
Oh my goodness.
And my arms are short, so I feel like I'm doing lats the entire time. Everybody else's tummies are full, and I've got this like killer arm workout.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is the dirt we're going to use, the soil.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
And
just trying
then
to figure out how to share this.
This is pine bark. So the pine bark we'll put near the top. And this will help with nutrients up near the top. So it's just pine bark. All right, well, I'm going to get started.
You can get started. I'm just posting so people
Feel
watch.
free to hang out. And if you have any questions, I guess,
Now would
who's
be
monitoring?
me. It's me.
Not me. So good materials for these types of things. We got them out here, but different rocks. Got different types of rocks. I think you wanted gray, right?
Who? What?
You wanted gray rocks.
Not necessarily. I mean, sure.
Twigs. And then we got moss and stuff like that too. But so I'm getting first pick here. Just taking the good stuff.
No, I already picked what I'm gonna do.
Did you want these?
No, you can have those. Who the heck are you? Says Austin. What does that mean, Austin? We're definitely not very good at this stuff.
The terrarium guy.
Oh! Ow!
So I'm David, and this is Krystal, and we're with the Plant Bar.
And you're stealing all the rocks?
Oh, you said you didn't eat them.
I didn't say I didn't need them.
And we're building an. If you're just tuning in, we're building an enclosed terrarium.
Practice does make perfect. Look at
And
these cool lava rocks.
Plenty of those around here.
Are we sure it's lava and not just like a pile of poop?
Yeah. We're building an enclosed terrarium, so there's going to be a lid that goes on here, and then we're using these plants here. So the first step, if you have a smaller one, you put a little bit of gravel in here. I think we're going to be okay with the bigger ones.
Well, I want to.
So it'll be gravel base underneath where the roots were going, and then you're going to build up. However, you're going to display this.
Okay.
Are you going to fill it with soil and put them on top?
No.
Okay.
I want to make a pretty bottom. Can you pass the black rock, please?
Oh, yeah. Oh, and this is a competition.
They know. It says, literally the title is Spooky Terrarium Showdown. Okay.
So you can't vote for who you like the best. You got to vote for whose terrarium is the best.
Are you worried that they like me the best? Is that why you're saying that?
Yeah, I said that on purpose.
Everybody loves you. Mom, what are you doing? What's going on? What time is it there? 7:30? Is it 7:30 to 8:30? I never know. No, it's 7:30. It is only 4:30 here in Hawaii, so it's still daytime and it's still hot as heck. Not as hot as it is in Arizona. Krystal is going to win. Thank you, Austin. That's right. I am going to win. So wait, I can't put soil on the bottom?
Yeah, you can.
Because my goal is to have a cute decorated bottom. But like, I don't need to fill the whole thing with rocks. It would be a lot. That's too big.
Wait, we don't have fancy scoopers.
Scooper? You know what? Can we not stream with music? Huh? I can't see it, Uncle.
No, you get just us and whatever's going on out here.
No music? What if it's my own music?
So we're supposed to put gravel on the bottom. So Krystal's opted for black. I'm going natural looking here.
I'm not just doing black, but okay.
We do have the funny shovels, but they do come in
Cool
handy.
77 at home. Like outside or in your house?
So what temperature is it at where you're at?
Yeah, what's the temperature? I want to know.
I think we're running at 84 right now.
Which really isn't that hot, but the humidity is kind of high. I'm feeling it. What's wrong with the one I got?
I'm gonna use the one in the middle.
That's outside? It's that cold outside? No way. That's kind of nuts. What month are we in? It should still be hot there. Okay, all of the terrarium stuff, building stuff is on your side.
What do you need?
The green rock, please.
This one?
Yep. David has an advantage, though. He actually knows what he's doing. I'm just artistic, so I like to make things look pretty. The high has been a low 90 all week. Sweet. I see that there's 6 people on. Say hello so I know who's here. Tell us where you're from. Tell us what the weather is like. It is like 84 degrees here with pretty high humidity.
That's probably only like 60.
You think?
Yeah.
It kind of feels like a storm is coming. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Like, how much room do I need to leave?
Well, it depends on what plants. You can see the size of the plants.
Oh, now I don't know that I like these big old rocks. They're kind of big. This is not really doing what I wanted to do.
So if you haven't ever built a terrarium or anything like this, sometimes you get really into what you're doing. I do, at least, and then I forget to talk. So if there's a moment of silence, it's because I'm like really, really trying to make this thing look cool.
It looks.
But it's a really fun way to get your hands dirty. Science has proven that soil with your hands releases I can't remember the scientific term, but it's good for you. So So make sure you're doing that every so often. And yeah, so it becomes a good time. And then this allows for you to be creative.
This is not doing
Even when you're not. So Krystal's a creative one. I am not necessarily the creative one, but when it comes to plants and rebuilding like natural things, totally dig it. All right. So here's what I got so far.
Maybe you should like.
Just close it up and be done.
That's so boring. It doesn't even look like anything. Okay, I had a really cool brand. There it is. Do you have like trimmers?
What? Yeah, I put them right there. They're not the good trimmers.
This is the scissors.
I didn't bring those.
Okay, maybe I just want this piece then.
I could just break it.
Yeah, I might have to.
Oh, maybe that. Yeah.
So this next month we are doing 2 classes on island already. We have 2 classes scheduled. We might do some more. But one of them is going to be similar to the terrariums we're building tonight. And then another one we're doing is going to be a, what's it called?
Carnivorous
plant
party.
Yeah. Okay. The stick is still too big.
So that one, we're going to be building a bog for, and we got, so there's actually one carnivorous plant that is native to Hawaii, but most of them are from the southeastern United States. So we're not really, actually the one that's native to Hawaii is not, like, you can get it production wise, but it's not really found in nature anymore. So most of the ones that we're going to be using are the ones that are found in Central America and then southeastern United States. That'll be fun.
So I don't want him to see what I'm doing. I don't know if they can even see it. I'm putting a tree stick in mine. To make it look like a spooky old rickety tree growing in my terrarium garden. I learned a fact today that I didn't know. Did you know what is I don't know how to ask this as a trivia question. I learned that Beetlejuice, the name Beetlejuice, is also the name of a star. Somebody named a star Beetlejuice. Did you know that? It's a supernova giant star, and it's called a Beetlejuice. I thought that was cool.
Called the Beetlejuice.
David is in the zone. He's not listening to me at all.
I heard you. You said Beetlejuice 3 times. I'm waiting for
Beetlejuice. You literally took all the rocks.
You need some? I asked if you wanted the gray one. Which color do you want?
Am I ready for a plant though? What are you doing?
I'm building this. What kind of plant you want?
I thought like I was supposed to do the plant soon.
I'm gonna split these for us while she's there because I didn't have time to do these ones beforehand. So sometimes you can divide plants by splitting. That's what I'm doing. You open them up, kind of just like you're like opening up, like you're a surgeon.
You're a surgeon?
Yeah, I'm a surgeon today. See? Boom. It was surgical. No tools required for this one.
I'm not sure I like what I'm doing.
So I'll split these guys.
This is different than building like succulents.
Yep. Yes, it is. All right. So you got. Do you want the taller one since your thing's so big?
What do you mean since my thing is so big?
I mean, you have a lot of space from the floor, right? So if you put this in there, boom, you've got a tree.
Well, I already have a tree.
Well, a green one.
I don't know that I want that. So little. I want these.
Crisis averted there.
That could have been a disaster.
Oh, no,
So
I did this
I just take
hang on.
this. He's leaving me alone. This could be bad. Okay. Ew.
What's the update?
All these roots in here. What? There's an update?
Your update. What'd you say?
I just said you left me alone.
I made a
But
mess.
like I don't know how to split this.
Oh, it's already split. Just open it up. You're a surgeon.
Yeah, but I don't.
It's already split.
That's a lot of plant.
I already split those.
Like it.
Yeah, that's one.
Okay.
See?
Ew, there's like scary bugs on the table. Babe, it's like gonna like fall down.
You're gonna have to pinch it really good in there.
I'm preparing him for the kind of people he's gonna have in his class. People just like me.
I just
that have
asked.
no-
I fix it.
Freaking clue how to build this. Like, how much do I need to plant this in here?
You're gonna want it to be pinched so it's upright. But that's it. Use your skinny guy.
Ew. It's so dirty.
I swear.
Ugh, this is no fun.
We just talked about this and the benefits of touching all the soil and the dirt.
But it's so dirty.
Oh my goodness.
I love it. So are you saying that I need mine too
Can you hand me the scissors?
low?
What?
We'll need to watch your aunt and uncle to get some tips on how to set this thing up good and how to not be boring because they're a lot of fun. I like watching them. Wait, that's literally the same plant. I don't want that one. This is really, really, really wet. Is this supposed to be that wet?
That's what it is.
Okay. Huh? I don't know if this is looking pretty or not. Yours is gonna look all cool. Mine's gonna be bad.
Well, we're gonna be full of dirt at the rate you're going.
What do you mean?
You keep hitting the dirt thing. This thing's like barely hanging on here.
Ugh. It's so dirty.
So trim this guy back.
Okay. I feel like there should be music. The no music thing is boring as heck. Come on, YouTube. Allow me to play music.
We're going to go to commercial break and talk about what things to say while we're live on the air here.
I can't say that YouTube is making this boring.
That
because,
we are boring.
well, it's boring
Ouch.
without music.
It's really not.
I like to have music while I'm working. Like, I think that I'm not creatively jonesing because I don't have any music. I know that there's somebody out there that has to have music when they're working. I hear little kids laughing and it sounds like a ghost.
They're laughing at you.
They're laughing at me. Yeah. That's probably our neighbors going, what the heck are they doing?
Seriously.
I need some variation. I really didn't want this big old green thing in there.
So we have 3 plants to choose from. Well, we have to use 3 plants, but we've got 5 plants to choose from.
Yep, and I'm choosing a different one. I have an extra plant right here.
Some of the keys to building a good terrarium are to use different
Babe,
textures.
this is one plant.
No, it's not.
It's literally one plant.
Where's your mess?
It's one plant. You're just gonna break it?
It's not one plant.
It's not.
Here you go. You want some?
It's pretty. Little shop of horrors. I'm gonna get banned because I sang a song. This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I know.
Well, these terrariums are pretty big. So
They're bigger than you thought?
No, I knew they were this big. So there's a lot of space in there. So which allows for a lot of different things to happen. Or to be able to put it in there. Rather than like, oh, I just put one plant in there and a couple rocks and some moss and it's good. There's like 3-dimensional. Just remember that terrariums are always 3-dimensional. There's 3, like usually on like a regular plant, you're only seeing the top, but we've got all the sides here that you can see. So what I'm doing is I made it high on one side and then I'm stepping up the sides to make it terraced, so to speak.
Terrorist?
Terraced. I got me all screwed up. Terrace, that's a term.
I don't know that one.
Like when you terrace a hillside?
Oh. Okay.
Some Spanish moss back here.
This just looks like a cluster. Doesn't even look like anything cool yet. I don't know if I like this.
Anytime you're using Spanish moss, try to like spread it out. So it looks like it's draping where it's supposed to be going.
I took mine out. I'll put it back later.
The other thing with the terrariums, if you're working on them, is if you have space in the back and you're working forward, definitely make sure you finish the back before you move forward. Otherwise, then you got to like move backwards. You got to try to figure out how to get stuff behind other plants or rocks or whatever. And it's
that's definitely what I'm doing.
Not easy to do. That's why I was saying what I was saying.
Oh, because you looked over at me and
no, I heard what you were doing.
Talking trash. You looked over at me and you were talking trash and said, I'm going to call Krystal out.
Saying this is
live.
Good advice here is to do this because of that.
Because of what? Do we have, oh, can you give me the canned air, please?
Canned air works good to clean the rocks off from the soil.
And the plants. Don't push it too hard or you're going to freeze your plant.
Yeah, there is that.
Okay. What do I want to do here? It's just so boring. This is not what I thought. I want mine to be like an episode of Lost, but like scary. It doesn't really look scary. It just looks tropical, and that's kind of not what I wanted.
Okay, we're gonna have to do this a different way. Okay.
We're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna talk about when we do these things because it's like really quiet.
I'm concentrating really, really hard right now.
You have to give the advice.
Always do the back before you move on to the front if you're working with terrarium.
Or you could do it like me and just wing it.
The other thing is like if you're doing a regular. There, now you can see what I did. If you're doing a regular arrangement, like a planting arrangement, succulent arrangement, or anything like that, you want to always work from the bottom up. And the same goes for the terrarium. So I made a mistake and I kind of went back and fixed it because I had this big blob of soil back here and I wanted to add some other stuff. So I should have done that from the get-go because then I had to like tear apart the front to get to the back. So that's good advice that I could have used. From the get-go. So I'm going to finish up the back before I move forward. Use my funny little shovel.
I don't have a method. I'm just shoving things in here now and hoping it looks cool. This guy is very... My whole concept is gone. Like, the whole idea that I had did not come to fruition.
Oh, it's looking good. You're way further along than I am.
How so?
I only have one plant in here.
Well, I just shoved all three in there and said, whoa, let's see how this works. Well, because I needed to see, like, how it was going to fit. I wonder, like, it probably you can't see what we're doing on here. So it's probably a little boring. We need, like, a camera above, like, showing.
You use that word again.
Boring?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be boring.
So I'm calling it right now. Krystal's not allowed to say boring anymore. If she says it again, she's got to do a push-up.
Oh. Nobody wants to see that.
No more. So funny story. We used to do a lot more hikes before. We're gonna get back into it, right? Yeah. So we used to do a bunch of hikes, and there was always a lot of negative words that would be said during all the hikes from everybody that was going. And so we made it a rule together that we would not, if we made different words for things. So if it was hot, if we thought it was hot,
You're just
we said, what did we say?
You're quoting what we did on the...
It's wet.
No. Okay, so when we went to Kauai, we went on this tubing excursion where you go in the sugar ditches.
This was with the kids.
Yeah, I know, but this is where that came from. And they told us that the water was very refreshing and that when we got in the water, we weren't allowed to say that it was cold or frigid or that we were dying or anything negative. And we had to come up with positive things to say as we got into the water. And so we would say, wow, that's refreshing, or I feel rejuvenated. I'm wide awake. Stuff like that. I think that's what you were getting.
This is an awesome time getting your hands with the bugs and the dirt and having some time building your terrarium with me. Don't forget to put this around where your plants are.
What? You're just telling me that now?
That was part of the initial.
Oh
here.
gosh. Well, my plants are like buried.
Well, don't mess up your decorations.
Well, my plants are like.
So the pine bark just adds nutrients into near where the plants are. So remember the three things for enclosed terrariums as far as the soil goes. So the 3 ingredients to make it. We want it to have nutrients, but we also want it to have enough aerating so that the stuff doesn't get waterlogged, because that's what happens. Okay. So I've got
We get banned on YouTube for singing songs.
only if you sing them bad.
Hey,
I didn't say that you were singing them bad. I said that a person could get banned if they were singing them bad.
it's $10 a piece. I'll gladly take it. Haha. So wait, you're gonna give me $10 if I don't say it, Austin? I don't think that's
What are we saying?
I don't think that's what he meant. I'm not allowed to say the word he said.
Oh, the other thing. What were the other words you weren't allowed to say
I don't remember.
on the hike?
On the hike?
Yeah, that was fun.
That it was hot? You weren't allowed to say it's hot. I'm pretty sure I was banned from saying it's hot.
Yeah. Throw that later.
I can't do it. Okay, I want to show people what I'm doing. They can't even see it.
You're just trying to get votes.
Duh. Okay, I don't. Okay. Oh, sweet. It's like. Oh, see, if I tilt it too much, I'm trying to get the camera to. It's hard to see through the glass, and there's a glare.
Are you done?
No. I'm just showing what I've done so far. I don't even think you can see it. Terrariums are a harder thing to film. In person, they look really cool. Okay, now I just need Jack, Kate, Sawyer, Saeed. Little figurines to put in my terrarium. But wait, this is supposed to be scary. Not lost.
Ooh.
I would like it to be lost, though.
Another trick, everything that touches the side of your terrarium.
The light touches.
Everything that touches the side shows through.
Look at our cute little figurines that we have. We have a lot.
So I'm going to make sure that I get the side built up. So it's not just dirt everywhere, but a little bit of...
These like little...
Okay. And then you can use the back end of these things to use something to tamp down your soil.
Oh, Mom said you could see it. That's pretty. I think it came out pretty. We have a lot of figurines, but there's so much dirt on the table. I can't really dump it out. Maybe I can. Party. There's like cute little pumpkins with ghosts on them. I don't know if you can see it. They're little. Maybe we should bring the camera closer. Little pumpkins. I put a headstone in mine already. I kind of like, well, that's not scary. I want to do like this little bunny on the pumpkin. I got these on Amazon. I just Googled or Amazoned.
Amazon, that's a term.
I Amazoned it, not Googled it. I Amazoned spooky figurines or Halloween figurines, and all these cute little things came up. And then I looked up little headstones. I did attempt to make my own haunted house because I wanted one that was big that could fit in the terrarium and not be, because the ones that they provided us are tiny. Like the house should be much bigger than the bunny. So I tried to make my own and it was a failure. I will have to try again. But I was using popsicle sticks. And it came out okay, but I was trying to have it look a certain way and it just wasn't. So I gave up on that one. There's a little bunny. There's little skulls. Put a little skull back here. That looks kind of cool. There's like a dead guy hanging out here. Yeah. I wish that. So I was trying to set up our stream to where I could put it on OBS and have 2 cameras. And I was going to just have my phone be the second camera so that I could zoom in on things. But
maybe next time.
A couple of technical difficulties came up when it came to being able to run a camera and a microphone on my computer. We are streaming with the camera and the microphone right now, but I needed to set up, I guess I could have done OBS. We just didn't have time. And every time I would try to go live, it kept saying it wasn't working. So it has been a while since I have streamed. I used to stream every Wednesday. I used to have a podcast with my friend Jess, and we got pretty good at it. But that was like, how many years ago was that?
50.
50? It was like 3 years ago. And I forgot how to do all the technical stuff. But then there's Bronco. Your internet went supersonic. How did that happen? I mean, I feel like I'm done. I feel like mine is done. I don't know. Where is Bronco? He's in the house somewhere. Bronco! He's going to be mad at me if I call him and I don't let him come out. We need our internet to go supersonic. My terrarium got really dirty. So we'll have to take close-up pictures of our final products. But like, I feel like mine is done. Like David's doing really cool stuff to his. His has some like elevation and mine's just flat. Mine's pretty barren.
The only problem I'm running into right now is I'm trying to Lorax this polka dot plant because it wants to go over here and I want it to be over here. So I'm gonna artistically put something down there to make it do what I want it to do. I'm almost done, Krystal.
You know what I see that's different between mine and yours? Yours is like really messy.
What do you mean messy?
Mine's like super clean. His is super messy. I mean, I could add stuff over here.
I'm not done yet.
I didn't want to like overdo it. I guess I want a little bit. I'm trying to decide if I want green or if I want this like.
Can you pass the?
You know what I really want? Oh, do we have that? I want spider webs.
You can use the Spanish moss for that.
But it doesn't look like a spider web.
Oh.
I want a real spider web.
Wait, where's the regular moss?
Regular this? There's that, and then there's the other kind.
Yeah, the other kind.
The other kind looks more woody. See, I think the Spanish moss is like taking away from my. David, I need an overhead view for this project. I agree. I said that I needed to have 2 cameras going so that you could see exactly what we were doing inside of the terrarium. The one camera is just not good. I mean, I could get up and bring the camera around.
Sure. What we wanted to do didn't happen, and we decided on something was better than nothing.
Yeah, we didn't want to be really late. We were already pretty late. Okay, this could be really dangerous. All right. Here we go. I'm trying to watch what I'm doing. Hey, that's actually kind of cool.
You want me to spin it?
Well, it's just really glary. Here we'll go. Here's the mess. Here's all the little figures. Here's my little guy. We improvised. That's not working. Trying to like get it to be like closer to you. Now it's just on you.
Ta-da!
I wish I could like zoom in without having to hold it. It's really sunny today.
Yeah, no cloud break this afternoon like we usually would get back here.
Yeah.
Just sun.
And our work area is kind of crazy. Hi, best friend. How's it going? You came on our live. We're just really amateur at this. So
Okay, let's stop right there. Not allowed to say those types of words.
No, you said
Push
I
up.
wasn't allowed to say the B word.
Any of them. No,
No. I don't
gotta
mean
be
at
better.
plants. We're amateur at live streaming.
We shouldn't be. We used to do this all the time.
We used to film ourselves live.
Yeah, we did lives. COVID.
Yes, we did do that. I put the
Sorry.
camera on David because he's still working. I don't know what else to do to mine. He could look at mine and decide if I should do more.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what to do.
But I don't know.
You want me to? Did you do the overhead?
I'm just
finishing up right now. I just getting little finishing touches
Fun to see our friends.
there.
It's still daylight.
Okay, then I just need to clean out some of this.
Right now, it's literally just them like looking at you, and they can't see anything because I think because of the sun. That's not going.
What happened?
The sun is like glaring down on you, so it's like really hard to see what you're doing.
I'm gonna turn it now because that was the back.
Okay, I'm gonna try to like get in closer. It's still really hard to see. Like
The sun
is making it hard to see.
Check out the shadows, shadow puppet. Sorry guys, I don't know what to do. There's nothing we can do.
Well, we might have to film in a different location next time. Maybe you can bring it over to the camera. Can you come out? Bronco's gonna come out. It's still hard to see, so hopefully the pictures will do it justice.
All right, so once you have all that in, the last parts are watering and care.
It's such a mess back here. Holy moly. You want to be on camera, Bronco?
So watering and care. So
Our
we're
heads are cut off.
where'd we go?
We're down.
We're going to mist.
have to
So
push
you
it.
would miss this. So I got to go get that.
Come here.
And I'll be right back. And then we're going to be done.
Come here. Come on. Up. Say hello. Say it is really bright outside today. Huh, Bronco? Is there a lot of sun? Say hi, everybody. Bronco has been our shop dog for a long time now. This boy just turned 9 years old already. I cannot believe it. But he still acts like a baby. Are you scared? His heart's like pounding out of his chest. Did you get scared? You okay? All right, I'll let him down. But we're going to go live. Sorry, my head's cut off. We're going to go live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, doing different things, answering Q&As. Ideally, I'd love to get a group of people to come on and ask David all their plant questions that they may have. We want to make that kind of a regular thing, and then eventually offer some exclusive smaller groups to where you can really get David's attention, maybe more like a Zoom call in the future. Well, now you just tilted it up. That's fine. You're right there.
There's my head. Hello, head.
I swear.
Yeah, we're excited to kind of get back into the swing of things. Right now, it's like full on. I'm not concentrating on doing this anymore, so now I can talk. I'll try to not concentrate so much. But we're like full on school and activities and extracurriculars amongst doing what we do. So life's pretty busy. I'm sure all you guys got lots going on. So hopefully this is a good break. Thank you for following along on our journey. So I just got regular water, but you should probably use, if possible, like RO water or like a rainwater type. But basically for these plants, I'm going to give them a little bit of a mist.
Isn't the jar going to get all humid?
Yeah, that's the point.
Oh.
This is like your own little micro ecosystem. So all the bugs you put in there are going to stay in there.
No, thank you.
But you can see, maybe if I spin it around, I'll put this on top of this one.
What?
Number one on number two. But I just want you to see right here. You can see when you're doing these.
Oh, that's nice. You're like blocking the sun. That's really great.
See the water coming in. So we want to keep the soil.
It's still hard to see because there's a huge glare. You know what would be really good? We could put a tarp up right there.
Well, yeah, one of our for our plants.
Because
So anyways, you give this a good mist the first time, and then
the sun is blue.
boom, we're going to cover that. So once we do that, now we've got that going. Put on your cover.
Can we put a frog in there?
Well, this is like the things that people put frogs in, but I wouldn't suggest us going and trying to catch a frog.
Oh. Do we get frogs at this house?
Yeah, we got frogs.
At our old house in Waipahu, we would get these big, huge. What kind of frogs were those?
They're actually poisonous.
They're very poisonous.
Cane toads.
And our dog would like go crazy, and I was worried he was gonna lick it or bite it.
If he licks it, then it's not a good time.
No.
So if you have those where you live, you can understand. None here at the new place.
No.
Okay, so you need to do yours.
Is it done?
Oh yeah, you got decorations in yours.
Yeah, it's supposed to be scary.
Oh, let me make mine scary.
Oh my goodness.
While you water yours.
Want to just spray it?
Yeah. Maybe a little more.
Where did the other plant go? Oh, it's hiding under that plant.
So usually with time, these will kind of grow together and you'll have this like crazy system of plants. But inside it should be close to bright indirect light. So what that means is like near a window that allows sun to come in, but not right next to it. So further in the room, it could be on a table, like a, what do you call that? Table next to your couch. What are those called? End table?
End table.
Yeah, one of those. Just not direct sun, and they probably wouldn't do good in like full shade, like dark rooms either. So the initial time you should give it a little more water than not. So we'll want to make yourself a little
There you go, spraying away.
little forest in there.
I always think David goes overboard on all the spray that he likes to spray. Spray, 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 spray. No?
Never, not at all.
I'm funny.
Well, we have a leaf and tonic that I use a lot.
Thanks,
and you
Mom.
can never have enough of that for your plants. That makes the plants go gangbusters. Grows big.
Ooh,
and
look
strong.
it. It's like green.
Yeah, that's from the moss.
Mm-hmm. I wonder
So I guess we'll how we finishing this off? What do we?
Well, we'll post pictures of it and you can vote because right now
Well, check it out.
it's really hard to see because of the sun. You can't see it.
Oh wait.
It looks
I gotta make mine spooky.
it's like super glary. Lesson learned. Every week we're going to learn something new. And eventually we will be doing good at this whole live streaming thing. But if there's something that you want to know more about or want to see, we can definitely do a actual video where you don't have to wait. You can just get right to what you want to see. An edited video, I should say, not a live stream. So give us suggestions and we will plan on those for the future. But for now, we are going to do our lives every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then do some kind of educational tutorial type video. We're trying to shoot for once a week. We have a new video that just came out. It's a beginner plant about the pothos. And the last one was a ZZ plant.
Mm-hmm.
And so we hope to do more of those because those are super fun. And if you're just getting into plants, those are the best plants to start with. I would know because I would consider myself still a beginner. I'm not the plant expert, and I ask him to fix whatever I messed up. So if I had to take care of the plants that are at our house, that would be scary because there's a lot of them. We're outnumbered. But
yeah,
I think we are done. I think we're done. We will post pictures of our terrariums so they can be seen up close. Maybe a little videos too, but better videos without the sun.
Yeah, and we'll learn from our mistakes and try to make it not so glary. I don't know if that's a word.
But thanks to all of you guys who hopped on. We love you and appreciate you. Yeah. And if you are watching the rewatch, feel free to comment below any questions that you have, and we will be sure to answer you.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.